Welcome guys. Hi guys, I am Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and today we are going to be taking a look at the club kits for the month of August. Now what's fun is that this month I actually was able to get my cards all done before the release, so I've got some samples to show to you guys. So this, of course, this first box here is the card kit, and it is called a Butterfly Sparkle, and I've got 4 cards that I made using it. One I did for Craft Roulette, and I did it kind of just thinking, how do I do this for this past week's submission, because I'm real bad about not getting them done. So this is the card that I wound up making using this kit. The papers come from it, and these are some dies from that set. So that's my first card. My second card is this one using the pattern papers and some of the ephemera. We've got a couple of ephemera pieces. This one looks like a cut apart, but it was actually an ephemera piece. And it opens up. So you have plenty of room on the inside to write something, and it's a little more interesting than just a flat card. Got my next one, again, is using the ephemera pieces. Smile often, think positively, give thanks, laugh loudly, love others, dream big, and dreams do come true. I thought that that was super sweet. Use some of the pattern paper and some of the sequins from in the kit. And then this one is, I think this is super sweet. It's got a cute little kitty on it. So then we've got the little kitty that's on a balloon. We've got pattern paper from the kit. This is some cheaper foil paper that I've got from, it's actually from Recollections, and it was something in my stash. And then this says filled with happiness, and has another piece of ephemera up here that is all musical notes. So I thought that was pretty. So those are all made using what's in this fun box. So let's take a look. So this is just some extras. So that is not actually what's in the box. Anyhow. As always, we've got our envelopes and card bases, and then we've got a pretty paper pack called Butterfly Sparkle with all these lovely papers, and you get to see some of those in those cards that it just showed you guys. And dandelions and gold foil, some text pages. Here's some more of that little kitty. It's a kitty butterfly. He's got wings. I think he's adorable. Okay, thank you, Maureen. Yes, it was working the other day when I was trying to burn down the kitchen. She's talking about, I decided to finally start up my Twitch channel kind of just as stress relief, and I'm watching one of my buddies play some games over there, and also it gives me a chance to test some things. And I was playing a game called Overcooked 2, which I didn't get the hang of. It was free last month with Amazon Prime. I have no idea if it's going to be free this next month. So I was playing that, and yeah, the kitchen I was in burned down. This is the in the kit we've got a stamp and die. So this one is all pretty butterflies. It's again called Butterfly Sparkle. Some pretty sentiments. We've got our dandelions and stars and a butterfly, and then we've got these nice die cuts. Now you saw on the first card that I did use some of the die cuts. These are the stars and the butterfly and the word smile. We've also got another word that says often, which I think I forgot was in there when I was putting the card together last night. But I do really like this frame. I mean, take a look at that. I did some in black, and then I did one in that pink patterned paper, and that is just lovely. And it is really, it's perfect size for a focal image. You can also save the inside, and you can just do some paper piecing, and that would look really cool. I'm thinking I probably need to do a color other than black for that, but even that would look good. So let me put these to the side. And the butterfly the butterfly and the stars have got the background outline layer, and then you've got the detail. And you've also got, of course, the little antennas to go on the butterfly. So I think that turned out really, really cute. So I'll get those out of the way. Maybe. yeah, I'm basically trying to keep everything kind of put away and cleaned up so that I can, number one, I can find it again. And I don't have ephemera pieces all over the place, because that's kind of what it's been. I've used the little 4x6 photo boxes, you know, the plastic ones in the big case. I've used those, but those are ones that it always gets out of the way. So now what I'm trying to do is this. I'm using this. Oh, and my ephemera popped out. This is a baseball card sleeve, which we've used for other kind of things, like storing our foam for our foam blenders and things. So what I'm going to try to do with that is actually use it to hold my ephemera so I can see everything. So it's a lot easier for me to see what I have to try to use it if I've got them in a place that I can use it. So I've got a binder over here that has a bunch of ephemera. I've actually got like 2 of these right now. So I've got a bunch of sentiments, we've got some postage stamps, a bunch of stars, we've got butterflies, and this cute little bird that was also on the front of this card. I used one of the birds. This section has got like people stuff. So we've got the balloon, we've got a bicycle, we've got people. I think there's a telephone in here too. We've got some animals and stuff. So we've got a bunch of ephemera, and now I have easy access to be able to see all of that. Next, we've got some glitter thickers that are just so pretty. And I was trying to think, what do I want to use them on? It's like, I don't want to use them yet. They're too pretty. The thing, though, that really caught my, oh, and of course, our chipboard pieces that are kind of the norm. We've got some sequins, which are this pretty tealish blue color. And, of course, all of our nice pattern paper that goes along with everything. The tape, the foam squares, all that. But this is what caught my eye. These are gorgeous. And I was so tempted to use them on that, on this card. I almost did, and I thought, you know, I want to save it for one that's not going to be, this one is going to be easy to pop up, and I think it could possibly get stuck when I put it in there, but if I had something like this on it, it probably would get stuck when I go to put, you know, put it in an envelope. But look at these butterflies. These are all like, I think they're clear plastic, so they're like acetate. They all have got that pop up from, like we can do for acetate, and they're stickers, so they go on real easy. And I think these are just lovely. So this is going to be probably the hardest thing for me to use, because it's too pretty and I'll want to hoard it. So I have to make myself use this stuff, right? But they are just, I think those are just so pretty. So that is the card kit. Let me get all of this packed up, and then I can start with the next bit. Okay, I'm going to put it back in the box, but not take a bunch of time, because if I do, I'll be sitting here for forever, and you guys won't get to see the rest of the stuff. And I know you want to see the rest of the stuff, right? Okay, so that's not going to really close up tight. That's all right. So it's off my desk. Those are the first few cards. Now the next piece is the Amazing Paper Grace die of the month, and I made these 2 lovely cards using that. So we've got a Trellis die. Let me grab it. It's actually big enough that I needed to use 2 of my panels, because these are ones that the magnets that I'm putting in, I'm basically using a 4x6 scrapbook. Actually, I don't know what they're called. Anyway, it's basically pocket protectors that are for 4x6 cards. So that's what I'm using, and it's been working really well. So we've got 2 different trellis designs. We've got one that's all these leaves. We've got this one that's a different kind of leaf. So those are both really pretty. It does not cut out a border, so you can put this basically anywhere on your card and create a window. Bring on the honey, I can't bring on the berries, because remember, that's the one that I didn't get. Okay, that's, as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to share the page from Spellbinders so you guys can see it, because I still have to order that one. Amanda, I really want that one too. Yes. Okay, we also have some lovely rose dies, so you can cut out, we've got the background and you've got the outline, and we've got the same thing for some leaves, and we've got the word hugs, and I love hugs. So I put the hugs on the inside, and that is just so pretty and scripty. So those are those cards, and for all of these cards, I do have videos recorded that will be going up sometime in the next week or so. I'm going to leave this out while I pull up that page. Yeah, Amanda, that's Amanda from Pear Blossom Press, which a lot of you guys already know. She is super awesome and super sweet. And we were chatting yesterday over on her, she has a crafty Zoom session. There's a link to it on her website, but then she does that every Sunday. And let me get Spellbinders website pulled up. I definitely do need to order this. New club kits. And that's not the page I want to share. Okay, I'm going to change the screen while I'm getting this part, because you don't need to be in Inception mode, right? So let me get that pulled up so you guys can see it. Okay, so there we go. So now we are looking at the Spellbinders website, and under club kits, come on, I want club kits, clubs, that would help. She's talking about the new large die of the month, which I didn't get. You guys know that I'm on Spellbinders influencer team, and I get a bunch of the fun goodies, and I get all of the club kits except one. Some months I get the large die of the month. Some months I get the small die of the month. This month it was the small die of the month. So this card that you see on that screen is for the large die of the month, and it is those lovely strawberries and a basket. I think that is just too fun. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my cart. Right, might as well. Anyway, that is just too. There's actually something else I want to get to, so I've got to place an order anyway. But yeah, that is just too sweet. And yeah, me and Amanda were talking yesterday about how we both want the thing, right? So that is going to be super fun. Okay, now I can get back down to this page, and there's the chat. What is the embossing folder of the month? You got to see it. I will go ahead and bring that one out. So Miss Bethany, that is this one. It's called Intertwined Lattice, and I think that is so pretty, and I used it a bunch. So let me show you the cards. Now the cards use this plus something else. So we've got the Intertwined Lattice, and I'll go ahead and show you this one, which is, yes, I could do that. This is Outline Sentiments. That is the die of the month. And it includes cheers, congrats, for you, thanks, where you can take the S off if you want to, hello, plus some pretty flowers. And there's the one that I did, which is that. Okay. And this is one of the cards that I created using that pretty textured background. Hello, Miss Erin. I don't know if you were in earlier, but I showed them the pretty card that you sent me. So thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate you sending me a card. But yeah, these sentiments are just lovely. It's a really fine little line there where, very fine detail of the line on that. So it's a thin line, and then you've got the bubble to cut it out perfectly. And I think that it's just so pretty. And then we've got these cute little flowers, which are perfect accent. And these cards, I think, turned out really, really nice. So that was one of the ones. And again, it's using the embossing folder of the month, which is this Intertwined Lattice. So that gives that nice background. You guys know I like my white space, but a lot of times I don't do anything to add interest to it. This month I decided, you know, I'm going to use the embossing folder more. And I love the way that the card turned out. So next card is using, again, the Intertwined Lattice and one of the sentiments and something from the Perfect Floral Bloom. This is the Stampin' Die of the month. Now what's funny is the flowers in here match perfectly with the flowers from the die of the month. And of course all of the flowers are, you have the die cuts for those. So I did some layered stamping. So we've got the thanks from the Outline Sentiments, we've got the Intertwined Lattice for the background, and then we've got those pretty flowers. And I did a couple of those. So there's different designs, and also the stamp comes with some it does come with some sentiments. It's got happy birthday, congrats, and thank you. Okay, so that leaves the Glimmer of the month. So this one is another one of those that has got one of the shapes where you can use it to basically take care of your waste foil, or just make a shape of fun foil on your card. And it's got, again, the pretty flowers that match perfectly with all of the others. And then we've got sending happiness and what did that one say? Thinking of you. Okay, so I made a couple of cards using that. So here's the first one. That is with that foil die. I've got that background from the intertwined lattice, that floral image that I decided to color up with some of my my alcohol markers, and then the foiled sentiment, and I think that is super pretty. And then I used this other die, or this other plate rather, to use the waste foil and make the second card. Now, because I did the foil on there, I didn't want to do anything with the intertwined lattice, so I've just got that one popped up on some foam. But all of these cards will have videos up sometime in the next week or so, because I've already got them all recorded. And so now I just got to do a lot of editing for a few days. So that is going to be it for the club kits. So let me lay out all of my cards one more time for you guys to get a sneak peek before the videos come out. These first three are again using the club kits. I mean the card kit. Why do I always say that wrong? The card kit. These are using Amazing Paper Grace. And then we've got all of these lovelies using a combination of the intertwined lattice, perfect floral bloom, and the die Stampin' and the die of the month, which I can't remember what the name of it is, and of course the Glimmer. So anyway, that is all of that.
If you'd like to see some more videos where I'm using Spellbinders products, be sure to check out this playlist over here, and you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, if I can make it, you can too. Talk to you soon.